Once he's dead, all the catapults land on him for
But they don't damage you.
unfathomable reasons. Yeah, they don't damage me.
Whatever.
Now I have to go rescue a bunch of barbarians that were captured. Who just sit there yelling, "Help us," instead of breaking open the door, which takes me about 1 second to do.
Then they have to go back to their manly town of Harrogate, and then they
open up
their
a
buddies
portal by
probably all make
themselves.
fun of them
I'm sure they do.
because they had to be saved by a magic woman, and they're big beefy barbarians.
Yeah,
and that,
they're like,
that
"You were
shames
saved
them.
by a girl."
That shames them because they live in a sexist society.
How sexist can it be, though? I mean, Act 1 is all the Amazons, and I'm the
Well,
one.
I mean, in Harrogate.
I'm the one slaughtering everybody.
Well, I know, but they don't like that. You're emasculating them.
Is that why they charge me so much for potions to save their crummy town?
Yeah, they charge you twice as much as anyone else for potions.
Yeah.
Because they. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, okay. Maleth, right here, sells potions for twice as much as they did in Act 4.
And they're the same potions, right?
Yeah, the same exact potions. So, you know...
And you're trying to save their town. It's not even like you have lofty goals.
Right. She's just trying to make a quick buck off of my generous nature. So I'm making this rune word, Ralortal, Ancient's Pledge. It gives very hefty +2 resists. But I don't have the strength for it. So I'm adding sock to that. That gives me strength. And now I can use it. A gem, once you socket it in a... That quest of killing Shank let me socket an item of mine, which means creating a socket. And I used that on my helm. And then...
How come you didn't kill those that mob outside of the frozen river?
I didn't kill that mob outside the frozen river because... I don't know. I guess I don't have an experienced shrine because that curse above me is put on me all the time. These guys are a pain to kill, and I'm about to kill Bale anyway and go to Nightmare where experience is amazing for killing Bale and in Nightmare. So it's just not worth it right now. Probably.
Fair enough. Gross.
So what were we talking about before?
I don't know. Where do we even leave off?
I don't know. We just paused commentary recording for a moment. And
apparently you're in Act 5.
Yeah, I'm in Act 5. I'm teleporting.
Are you going to do the Ancients now? Or because you just rescued Anya.
Yeah, so yes, I am doing the Ancients now.
To get the level, and then you'll get the waypoint, and then you go fight Neelathak?
But, what? Oh. What?
Wait,
I'm confused.
Is that your plan? You're going to do the Ancients and then get the World Stone level 2 waypoint and then go back to town to fight Neelathak?
Yes, I believe so. I might do Nilanth after.
It's Neelathak. They say it in the game.
Whatever.
It's not like when you're reading a fantasy novel and you just have no idea. Like, I remember my parents were reading Harry Potter and they thought Hermione was like Hermione or something like that. Stupid names. I'm gonna write a fantasy novel someday and people are gonna be like Jeff and Greg. Because who cares?
That's not very fantasy-like, though.
Yeah, but who says that that's what it is? I mean, it's fantasy. It's make-believe. Who cares? My barbarian's name is Joe. That's fine.
Okay, so the Ancients are dead. They were the gatekeepers for the rest of Act 5. So now I'm going down to get the World Stone Keep level 2 waypoint.
So, yeah, the Ancients, you needed to be level 21 in order to get them to...
Just 20.
Oh, 20? Yeah. Oh, that's right, you're 21.
But they always give you exactly one level.
Yeah. So if you're not level 20, then they won't turn into people. They'll just remain gold statues.
You see, I just put on those new boots that gives me +2 walking speed. So, you know, just walking through town will be significantly faster now.
+2?
What?
+20%?
I said +2 walking speed.
Yeah.
Like T.O.
Oh. Okay.
So now, I guess I am doing Bale right now. I'll do Nilathak later. Neelathak? What are you, Captain?
Yes,
Shut Up?
I am the captain of Shut Up. I'm doing a very bad job.
I know.
sorry, Alan. You can't freeze those guys. They just murdered you.
They do not slow down ever. I mean, you can stun them with fireballs, which I do generously, but they cannot be slowed by cold at all.
You do generously. You very generous to stun them.
Yeah, it's a figure of speech.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Bale laughs every, 30 seconds.
Every time his friends die, he laughs. I mean, all of his friends there just died. I'm gonna kill it. Colenso, the Annihilator, and then Bale's gonna laugh.
What a jerk. He's like, hey guys, come over to my place for a party. Haha, this person killed you. It seems like it's really not in his benefit for all of his friends to just be murdered in front of him.
Maybe he's so cocky that every time I win, he's like, ah ha ha, this guy now thinks he's gonna win. Even though I am.
You are, because you made this video. This isn't Bale posting his own video of no one running. It's just him walking around doing his day-to-day life unfazed.
Bale's video is just him not getting killed.
It's just him laughing 24 hours a day. Somebody comes over to his house, knocks on the door, and he opens it and laughs in their face. And then just shuts the door. Every once in a while, his friend might get murdered, and then he'll laugh again.
I don't get why I can't hit him there. Like, he's right there.
Is there a reason? Like, is it that stuff that's floating around him? Like,
no, it's
Is there a story reason?
There's no story reason.
It's just...
He's just like, haha, kill my minions before you can fight me. And then, because he said that, he's invincible.
I wish that happened in everyday life.
So what I'm doing right now is going back to town to get an experience shrine. Which was very frustrating, because if that wasn't an experience shrine, I would have restarted the segment and had to go do that, killing the first few packs again.
How many times did you do this?
Many, many, many times.
Oh. That's too bad.
But the point of that is because these last 2 packs give an extraordinary amount of experience. Like, if you watch my experience bar, your jaw is just going to drop and then fly off the ground. And your head is going to fly off your head. And your socks will shoot off.
Alright.
See? You had a pretty decent amount of experience. But these guys are much, much better experience. But the problem is they have a very high fire resistance. And since my main spell is Fireball, it's actually better for me.
Blizzard, though.
Yeah, it's better for me to kill them with my level 1 Blizzard, which is frustrating.
But you just got it, right? So
yeah, I just got it.
Isn't it comparable?
No.
To your Fireball?
No, because these guys are like
damage?
These guys are like level 30. Blizzard is Blizzard's a level 24 spell.
Yeah.
But I don't have any.
I mean, in terms of your Fireball attack, like, you have that staff that gives you +6 to Fireball.
Yeah, my Fireball's way, 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 way better than my Blizzard, but these guys are just jerks.
I know, they push people around.
Plus, I'm way under level.
They pushed your Merc into death.
My Merc died. But Lister, he's the head honcho. Notice they don't get slowed by my freezing attacks sometimes. I don't know the reason behind it. Boom. Now I'm saving next thing just because I'm going to do that run, I think 2 more times, because Bale is such very good experience.
Oh, so you actually do Bale around a little bit.
Only in normal.
Alright, so how many more segments is it going to be for just leveling?
2.
So this one and then the next one? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't want to watch more leveling in this marathon speedrun...
Yeah, skip ahead.
Can you even call it a speedrun? I'm sure that so many people online have made this joke before, but can you even call it a speedrun when it's like multiple hours?
Yeah. I mean, it's...
I wouldn't.
Well, you'd be wrong.
Well, apparently. You're just almost dying.
You know what? That's my hobby.
Apparently. It seems like a dangerous hobby.
Whatever.
Almost dying.
When you're segmented, it's not.
Well, fine. So, like most worms, they just...
Ha 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 ha.
Such a bad joke. biology is humorous. Gary Larson made a career out of being humorous with biology.
Yeah.
So you gotta kill these morons again.
Yeah. And Bale's gonna laugh again.
He just never
He finds it
stops
so
laughing.
funny.
I mean, seriously, if you invited me over, only to have me murdered, I would not appreciate you laughing after. I would haunt the crap out of you.
You'd be dead.
That's why I'm gonna haunt you.
I don't believe in haunting.
That doesn't matter. I'm still doing it.
Maybe. What if you're
You'll
right?
just think that you're going crazy,
Yeah.
as opposed to being haunted, which is probably better for me as the ghost,
I don't think so.
exacting my revenge.
No, because then I'll just go to a mental hospital and they'll cure me.
How will they cure you of ghosts?
I don't know. Lobotomy?
That doesn't cure you of ghosts. That cures you of being crazy. The lobotomies don't even cure you of anything. They just remove parts of your brain.
Yeah, and then I'll barely even have the consciousness to comprehend your haunts.
Well, yeah, I'll go haunt somebody else then. Maybe somebody like famous.
Why?
You are pretty famous now, though, because you've posted your Diablo II speedrun on the internet.
Oh,
You're
yes.
pretty internet famous.
Interfamous.
You're e-fame.
Interfam.
I like
And
you.
here I am looking for that experience shrine. It wasn't there. There's like 2 more places I can check. Up there it is.
I like how you were standing right next to the shrine and you still used... You're just lazy at this point. You're too lazy to reach out and touch it. You need to use your brain.
If you had telekinesis, do you really think you wouldn't use it on things that are right in front of you?
I probably wouldn't, especially not if I had a depletable mana source.
But it's constantly regenning.
I still wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No.
Yeah, you would.
Are you alternating between Glacial Spike and, That's awesome.
Yeah, Glacial Spike and Static. Because those guys are very resistant to fire as well. So, Glacial Spike to keep them from killing me, because they would kill me very easily. And Static to bring them down another chunk. And my Merc is just standing there looking at the wall. Oh, he found the enemy. I have to keep teleporting because when I teleport, my Merc comes with me. And it just saves his life sometimes. Like, he'll poke like an idiot. So I have to save him because he's an idiot.
Well, if he's an idiot, then why do you want to save him? Aren't you buying a new one soon?
Yeah, but I'm not buying it until Act 2 of Nightmare. I still have to
Oh.
go through Act 1 Nightmare. So it's nice to let him get the experience here.
You switch between skills a lot. You let him die.
I did let him die. What I'm surprised at is, I remember I think you mentioned to me that, using the F buttons for skills is so bad because they're just so far away from everything. Like, if I rebound them to like WA, SD, E, F, stuff like that, it'd be much, much easier to rotate through these skills, but I've just gotten used to having teleport on F2, telekinesis on F7 or F6, armor on F5.
Yeah, but you gotta stretch your hand out over the entire keyboard at that point.
All you really use is 1 through 4 for potions, and then the F buttons.
But it's not for me.
That's fine.
It's not for me. They died together.
Aw.
It was like the end of The Notebook.
The what?
It's a movie.
Movie
It's
I haven't
about
seen.
these old people who are so in love, and then all that they have to look forward to. And this is supposed to be like a romance movie. All they have to look forward to is that they just die together, which is the most depressing thing ever. But that's what you just reenacted with Bale's Minions.
True. But I don't think they wanted to die.
In the movie, I'm not. They wanted to live together forever, but that's. I mean, let's face it, that's not going to happen.
True.
So I mean, I guess it's better that that's what happened.
Sure.
I remember that movie was advertised to me by peers, and by peers I mean girls that wanted to take me to go to the movie as like a romantic comedy. I'm like, this is clearly not a comedy.